Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I want to talk to you about some common do's and don'ts when choosing or installing window treatments in your home. Window treatments can have a tremendous effect on your home's decor, especially if they're custom made. Considering how much space window treatments take up, their color and pattern can have just as much as an effect on your home's decor as the furnishings that you choose. When installing your window treatments, I want you to take into two elements: the function of your window treatments and also what form you're looking at taking with your window treatments. When I talk about function, I'm talking about what you want your window treatments to do for your room. Do you want them to be stationary? Do you want them to open and close? What colors are you looking at incorporating into your window treatments? What room you're going to be using the window treatments in? Whether or not you want window treatments that completely block out the sun, or whether or not you want window treatments to let all the sunlight in through the window. And when I talk about form, I'm talking about what shape you're looking to achieve with the window treatments. Whether or not you want the window treatments to be a reflection of your style or a mixture between your style and your significant other's style. When I talk about form, I'm talking about what mood your window treatments will set in your home, whether or not it's casual, whether or not it's formal, whether or not it's artistic. Once you narrow down the function and the form that you're looking for, I hope these do's and don'ts help you in any other area that you're uncertain about. If you watch my home decor tips video, I mentioned briefly in that video that when hanging your curtains, you want to hang your curtains from floor to ceiling because this will naturally draw the eye up and your space will look bigger. And if you're not interested in hanging your curtains all the way to the ceiling, please consider hanging your curtains at least 12 inches above the window frame. Drapes that rest right above the frame stunt the window and let in less light, which can give the entire space a crowded look. And keep in mind that when open, your curtain shouldn't fall more than 2 inches inside the frame on each side. In other words, your curtains will help draw the attention to your beautiful ceilings in your home or nice high ceilings in your home. Layer your window treatments. Most interior decorators or designers will almost always sport at least 2 window treatments. In my home, I have both window blinds and curtains. My curtains are stationary and I use the window blinds for privacy. Wood blinds can be paired with a pretty Roman shade. When you incorporate at least 2 window treatments in your home, it will boost style, turning the window into a design focal point and better insulation as well. Now, with that being said, don't go overboard when adding window treatments to your home. Too much of anything is usually a bad thing, and window treatments are no exception. The more fabric you put on a window, the less light will shine through, and the smaller your space will look. Try a different layering style before you commit. Normally, when I'm thinking about installing curtains in my home, I'm going to think about what room I'm installing the curtains in, whether or not it's a bedroom or a family room or a formal living or dining space. When installing curtains or drapes in your formal living or formal dining room, this is where you can amp it up and where you can dress up the space. I like to puddle my curtains in a formal living room or a formal dining room, but everywhere else, I like to keep it casual. Another don't that I want to talk to you about is installing your curtains where they stop right at the window sill or they don't go any higher than the window frame. One of my favorite shows that I used to watch is Divine Design on HGTV. And a designer by the name of Candace Olson said that in the world of interior design or decorating, there are always windows. So curtains will always transform your space, even if there's no window there. Another tip that I want to tell you about is to make the most of natural light, especially in areas like your entryway. You want this space to be as warm and inviting as possible. Another tip when hanging your curtains is to avoid purchasing plastic window blinds because they will break and discolor easily, and they can detract from the overall attractiveness of your space. When installing your window treatments or your curtains in your home, you want to keep in mind that they'll be visible from the outside of your home as well. So when decorating, think about that as well, and how it will boost the curb appeal from the outside too. Don't neglect privacy. And this is a big one for me because I really don't like strangers being able to look into my home from the outside at dark. I'm definitely not interested in broadcasting what goes on inside of my home at night to my neighbors. So when the sun goes down, the windows are closed. Do use different treatments in each room. Your home will, after all, tell a story, and every room represents a unique piece of that story. You wouldn't put a bed in the kitchen, so you wouldn't put cafe curtains in the bedroom. Like I said before, a formal living room will get formal style curtains, and a casual space will get casual window treatments. And the last don't that I want to tell you about is don't assume that one size fits all. I know it's easy to go into Walmart or other home improvement stores and just pick up window blinds that you like from sight, but always measure before you purchase, or you can always get someone to come into your home and do the measuring for you.